Yeah, this is Chijoke Oji TV. What I have to say in terms of the beef, the online saga happening between Blord and the very dark man. Uh, Sincerely speaking, from my own point of view, I will say that Blord actually outsmart this guy VDM. My reasons are one is that very dark man has actually established a brand called Rattles. This Rattel, he has used it in so many ways. He has used it to refer to his followers, and the rest. But he never registered or even trademarked this very particular name, Rattel. Now, due to the issue that he had with Blord, him trying to crash Blord business, which is 100% wrong. But at a point, when Blord actually started to react in reference to that, he overdo. I said that, Chai, this guy has missed his chance of putting very dark man to his like to his space. But at a point, it gets sweeter, yeah, to me. But right now, sincerely speaking, if you actually offer the course called business law, whether you're a lawyer or an economist, you will notice that Blord literally outsmart very dark man by trademarking his brand name. Now, the CEO, the founder, and the owner of the Rattles is Blord. Now, see the consequences that very dark man is going to face in the future for his fans that we are actually saying up and down, hailing him, saying that Rattel is a movement, Rattel is that, Rattel is a movement, blah blah blah. The issue that he's going to have there is one. VDM has already been processing and shipping some gadgets from China, like power bank, etc., from China down to Nigeria here. And he has showed an example of one of those products that he's working on, that he asked them to brand to his own brand name, which is Rattles. Now, remember, it has been months that he advertised this very particular, I think, either power tank or a power bank, something like that. Now, VDM should remember that anytime that goose lands here in Nigeria, that name alone, if he sells that goose that bears that Rattles, Blord will sue him for using his own brand, which is a Blord, for using his own brand to sell his products. But that's just the simple truth. If if Very Dark Man didn't rush back to China now and change that very particular brand name, which is Rattel, to another name, he will end up paying ransomly to Very Dark Man when that very particular goose lands here in Nigeria. And so many people has been saying that there is so many companies, so many apps, blah blah blah, that has been answering Rattles. Therefore, it doesn't stop. Yes, that one is outside the country. It's not Nigerian trademark. Yes, they have their own trademark in their own country. But in Nigeria here, the only Rattles that we know that is existing in this country now is Blord Group. Is the Rattel Groups owned by Linus William Ifejiba. Now, the implication here is that for Very Dark Man to come here and sell that in his power bank at a cheaper rate, as he claimed, now it's going to cost him more in rebranding that very particular product that he has already rebranded, waiting for shipping to Nigeria, if the goods is not already in the sea, coming back to Nigeria. Now, if the goods eventually landed bearing that name, the Rattles, automatically Blord will put Very Dark Man to his own space, finally, where he's supposed to be. And for him to go and rebrand that very particular product, it will cost him a lot again, making him that whenever that very particular product arrived here in Nigeria, Blord will sell cheaper than him. Because one, the cost of rebranding every gadget cases, every gadget casing that he has already branded Rattles will be very high. Automatically, it will also affect what he's actually going to sell, including VAT that we add there. So therefore, Blord is the man of the match. Blord is the one winning the game. I'm not actually in support of any violence, but sometimes don't brag about something because you have the platform, because you have the opportunity, because you think that you have the follower that can do it. Sincerely speaking, Blord is a one-man squad. I must say that. So, very dark man. The only thing now that you need to do is two options. It is either that you rebrand that your product, the Rattles, before shipping it back to Nigeria, or you apologize or beg Blord. Sorry, I mean VDM is either you rebrand that your product before shipping it to Nigeria, or you apologize and beg Blord to allow you to sell those your gadgets with that his own brand name. So that's your first shipping that will land in Nigeria here. That's your first shipping that will land in Nigeria here. Blord will automatically use it to frustrate your business career, if at all you have any. Because most of the ones that I'm seeing you showing is someone dashing you 500 million, someone dashing you 300 million. Sometimes you don't use NGO money. NGO money is the money that people deliberately or maybe like willingly send to you for you to use it and run a particular project. But for you to use that very particular money now to venture into business, that same people that they ask you to use it and help, you are not selling it for them for free of charge. You are still putting your own gain. So I will advise you to do anything possible to make friends with the Blord, because it is already late for you to be bragging. There is no, I can see even you yourself, you're even tired, just that your fans has been the one bragging online, saying all sorts of things, and the rest. But the truth is that Blord has outsmart you. And what you need to do now is that, in fact, what you are doing now is that instead of Blord to learn in the hard way, you are the one learning in the hard way. Don't forget, Blord remains an Igbo man. He's an entrepreneur. He has been recognized. So right now, you have to do the needful so that it won't affect you in the future. Thank you.
Thanks for watching Chijoke Oji TV. Subscribe and follow. Like, comment, share.